is going on, y'all? So Modern Warfare 3 ranked play is finally here. So with that being said, in today's video, I'm giving you the top 5 best class setups to be using in ranked play right now to gain SR, win gunfights, win matches, and overall just be successful in ranked play. Be sure to subscribe to the channel with those notifications on because I will have ranked play gameplay in the future. Then click the thumbs up button, especially if these help you out, because if that's the case, it'll help others as well. With all that being said, let's get to the first class setup. We'll be starting off with the MCW, which I think is just the overall #1 weapon in ranked. So the first attachment here is the DR6 hand stop. We get an increase in aim walking speed, so we get strafe quicker, making it a lot more challenging for enemies to land shots on us. We get an increase in aim down sight speed, so we can be very quick and snappy with our shots. We get sprint to fire speed, so the weapon comes up quicker after sprinting, and a huge increase in movement speed. So overall, our weapon is going to feel less like an AR and more like an SMG, so you could really run and gun. We then have on the T51R billeted break, and this completely removes any type of bounce or recoil that the MCW has. I mean, you get a massive increase in vertical recoil control, gun kick control. It's unreal. And then you pair that muzzle with the MCW Cyclone long barrel, where you get an increase in bullet velocity, so it takes less shots to kill at longer ranges. Another increase in firing aiming stability, aiming idle sway. This barrel plus the muzzle work incredibly well together. Iron sights aren't the best, so you can run a slate reflector. I see a lot of other people that like to use the Mark III reflector. It's personal preference at the end of the day. I personally like the slate reflector more. And then my final attachment here is the RB Regal heavy stock, and this just gives you another increase in recoil control and gun kick control. So we bring this thing to the firing range, make sure we add on a plate so it matches the health in Modern Warfare 3. You could see, I mean, in my opinion, it is the easiest weapon to use just in the entire game. Very quick and snappy from that underbarrel, very great movement. The thing has 0 recoil on it and very, very good power. So there you have it. Next, we have the second best weapon in ranked play, the Rival 9, which is the go-to SMG that all the pro players use. So once again, we have the D6 hand stop. I'm not going to go too in depth because it's the exact same thing as what we had on our MCW. We have the Purifier Muzzle Brake S, where you get an increase in horizontal recoil control and firing aim stability. So the amount of recoil control you get on this is unreal. I mean, the thing genuinely does not move. You could use this at long range with absolute ease, and you'll see that once we hop into the firing range. We then have the Rival C clear shot barrel. We get another increase in bullet velocity, damage range. It just makes the Rival 9 so much stronger, kill a lot more quickly and whatnot. And not only that, we get recoil control, so it sprinkles in some of that, even though that's not the main focus of this attachment. We then have the MTZ Marauder stock, and this gives us even more gun kick control, firing, aiming stability. So when you have this stock plus our muzzle on, it is such a deadly combination. Seriously unreal. And then my final attachment here is the Rival Vice Assault Grip, which once again, even more recoil control and gun kick control, just helping us land as many shots as possible. So very quick and simple build. Once again, we hop into the firing range. I'm telling you, it doesn't move. So we have all these recoil control attachments, and still, look at how quick and snappy the Rival 9 is. The thing doesn't move. Yeah, that's how the Rival 9 is operating. And even at a gunfight like this, which you probably shouldn't be taking, it was pretty damn easy. I think with a buffer to the Rival 9 can easily overtake the MCW. I mean, this setup alone is ridiculous. For our third class setup, we have the Renetti, which is going to be our secondary, whether it's on our MCW, Rival 9, or some of the other steps I'm going to give you here in a little bit. So the Renetti, in my opinion, is probably the best secondary in the entire game. Very OP. So with that being said, our first attachment is the MLX short competition barrel. You don't want any of these heavy barrels. You don't need this at all. The weapon's already strong. It doesn't move. It has no recoil. So with this, you just get a huge increase in your overall mobility, so you could just draw it out really quickly and just get to work. Next, we have an Opticon, just so you can see very well and land your shots, and that is going to be the slate reflector. People like to run the Slimline Pro. Just have an optic, because the iron sights aren't the absolute best. And then the final attachment, because we only have 3, is the EXF Eclipser Grip. You get aim walking speed, sprint to fire movement, another increase in your mobility again. It's just your backup, something quick to take out really quickly. And we can head to the firing range, and you're gonna see, I mean, this is just, again, it's very OP. You got some really good range with it, and you could just see how quick and snappy the pistol is just overall. It is very, very easy to use and very reliable to say the least. Our fourth weapon is the Cat AMR, which is one of the snipers that a lot of pro players like to use. Very reliable, guaranteed one shot, one kill. So the first attachment is a Perdition 24-inch short barrel. You get an increase in aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and trust me, if you know anything about the Cat AMR, you're going to need it because it is incredibly slow. Yes, you lose out on damage range and bullet velocity, but with how much power this has behind it, you honestly don't even notice. And if you do, it's all good. Our next attachment is the high grain rounds, where you get an increase in bullet velocity and damage range. You literally just gain back what you lost. So that's what we have this on. We have the tactical stock pad on for another increase in our aim down sight speed, because again, trust me, you're gonna need it. Our fourth attachment is the FE quick bolt. I butchered that so bad. My apologies. We get rechambering speed, so if we maybe got like a wall bang hit marker, miss a shot, you're able to shoot again a lot more quickly. So this definitely comes in handy. And then our final attachment is the Phantom Grip, where once again, more sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed. And we can bring this to the firing range, and you're gonna see it is a guaranteed one shot, one kill. Starting from up close, there we go. We have the one play down two, just shreds right through it, and all the way down here at the chest, one shot, one kill. Very good. Then our fifth and final weapon is the XRK Stalker, another sniper. This one's a lot more quick, but you will see a little bit more hit markers with it. So the first attachment is the Handler LKP short barrel. It essentially does the exact same thing that our barrel did on our Cat. Huge increase in aim down sight speed. You get some movement, sprint to fire, sprint. So just a movement barrel. So you can kind of get some more mobility around the map there. We get high grain rounds on this as well, bullet velocity and damage range, so it's a little bit quicker and stronger. We then have on the XRK Stalker light bolt, and you get rechambering speed. So once again, you get a hit marker, missed your shot, it's all good. You're able to shoot again a little bit more quickly. And we have the XRK Stalker factory grip, where we get another increase in sprint to fire and aim down sight speed. You can see we only have 4 attachments, but the fifth and final attachment you want to use is no stock, but for some reasons mine is locked. So if you have any idea or reasoning behind why it's locked or how can I unlock it, please let me know in the comments. But I just have it like this for now, and you're gonna see, even with the no stock attachment not on this weapon build, way quicker than that Cat. And you're gonna see one shot, one kills close to medium, and then at a range, I'm pretty sure you could, yeah, you're still guaranteed a one shot. You know how wonky the game is, sometimes that will be a hit marker, but this one's a lot more of a mobile build where you can just get around the map a little bit more easily and whatnot. And it works wonders, it gets the job done. And then for the rest of the loadout, including the vast tactical lethal field upgrade, gloves, boots, gear, overall perks, you want to reuse infantry, which just gives you a lot more mobility so you can get to the hard point, get around the map a lot more quickly and easily. We have a stun grenade, so we could stun hills or stun buildings and whatnot, see if anyone's in there. We have the Semtex, which I think is a lot more reliable than the frag grenade, but personal preference. We got the trophy system, because you know how people can be with their nades and whatnot. They're also going to be spamming Semtexes, so you want to put this on the hills and in spots that enemies are going to throw things at. We got the quick grip gloves, which gives us an increase in weapon swap. I do it all the time just out of habit, so this is very helpful. Our third perk here is the covert sneakers, which eliminates footstep sounds, so you can be stealthy, flank, make some plays. And then our last perk here, sorry, is EOD padding. Once again, those lethals are gonna be spammed at you, and you don't want to get one tapped by those, so make sure you have EOD padding. And that's gonna wrap it up. If any of these helped you out in any sort of way, make sure you guys click the thumbs up button. If you want to see your boy play some ranked play, make sure you guys subscribe with those notifications on, and let me know in the comments what setups you guys are going to be using in ranked. With all that being said, I'll see you on the next one. You guys all stay safe. Have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.